Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. We've got great athletes tonight, Brent. Much of this game we think will be above the rim.
This is going to be fantastic. I hope we get out into some fast breaks where these guys have an opportunity to get their feet together, rise up, and get the fan. Not only them getting up, Kevin, but the fans getting up out of their seats.
You and I will be getting up, though. We'll be standing up.
You for sure will be up.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Kuzma from deep. Green. And Derek Favors pulls it down. And here is Ingram. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Here's Williamson. Ball with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. Ingram against Rondo. Another shot. Kept alive. And the dunk by Williamson.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now here's James. Rondo with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball against Rondo. Ball dishes to Williamson. Chalk up 2 there. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad. Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Well, a new start for Lonzo Ball, part of that massive Anthony Davis trade over the summer. And for Lonzo, things not working out in L.A. I wonder if being away from everything that L.A. offers up is going to allow Lonzo to focus back in both on playing and on making sure his body is ready for the rigors of an 82-game season.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Anthony Davis. Bounce pass, Holiday. Ring shot on the way. Green with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with the Pelicans, Ball can be quite dangerous in an Alvin Gentry offense.
Yeah, this up-tempo style that Alvin likes to play, a lot of it borrowed from the 7 seconds or less offense of Mike D'Antoni, is going to be very exciting. They could be a league pass team, as Lonzo Ball loves to advance it with the pass, finding players like Ingram, Holiday, and of course Zion Williamson on the break. Could lead to some exciting basketball in the Bayou.
And he makes the first.
Still playing at an MVP level LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Kuzma, that's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kuzma against Ball to end the run. Green with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. That's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But, those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Kenrich Williams comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Redick. Here's Cousins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. It's stolen by Davis. Cook looking it over. Passes it to James. Kicks to Cousins. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hart. Pass the ball. Outside Williams. And the pass to Hart. Over Cook. No good off the back of the rim. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one good for 2.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
James finds Davis. Now here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Hayes.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. Dyedye's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Hart. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
JaVale McGee is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. Got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. The free throw drops for Cousins. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And, Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Now, here's Redick. No points in the game yet for him. Clock is at 3. And that one goes long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
For 3. Offensive rebound. Cousins feeds it to McGee. Hangs in the air, and the layup is good. McGee's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Now here's Cousins. Kicks it out to Bradley. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
Well, you just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook. Now here's Redick outside Holiday. He feeds it to Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. Well, if there was ever a no-doubt #1 pick, it is Zion Williamson. Brent, New Orleans jumped at the chance to draft him.
Yeah, hard to think of a transition where you have a transcendental star in Anthony Davis in the 7 seasons he gave to the Pelicans, that Zion Williamson would come in and almost make you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Kevin, but forget about AD. There's that much excitement and enthusiasm around what the talent set is and the skill set of this young star player could be.
That free throw good from Williamson. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision-making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The first one falls. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Bradley. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. And so he hits both.
And last season, the shadow of Anthony Davis's trade request hanging over this Pelicans franchise. A lot to wrestle with.
Yeah, it was an interesting year for the organization with all the news on AD wanting that trade and then nothing happening and then resting him. But I'll tell you what, this wasn't just something where that problem was swept under the rug. The Pelicans decided to just blow that all away. New leadership in the front office, ownership, a revamped roster, the first overall pick in Zion Williamson. The excitement in New Orleans after that trade is on an all-time high.
The confidence evident. Zion, no problem rising and firing away. That's a sign of a true leader.
Now, here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, the Lakers, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. Ingram kicks the ball. Favors passes to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. And one of the major pieces of the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Brent figures to be a big piece for this Pelicans team.
So much talk about Brandon Ingram and potential unrealized, and maybe some stability around this new organization with head coach Alvin Gentry is going to bring out the best in Brandon Ingram.
And that one falls for Ingram. And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he makes both from the line.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Goes up the baseline. Pelicans pull it in. 1:39 left in the first half. Pass the ball. Favors dishes to Holiday. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 7. And they double up James. Davis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Fires from 14. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low. And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Pelicans trail by 8. Outside Holiday. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
LeBron against Ingram. LeBron is doubled. Here's Davis. Ball with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Fires from the corner. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 5. Kenny, what did you see from them?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving. The ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Reminds me of me at the free throw line. They had a rough half of shooting, under 35%. Some of that was great defense, but a lot of it was poor shot selection. They've got to revise the game plan, get guys open for higher quality looks. And the shooters need to go out and execute. Man, come on.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's Green. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Passes to Davis. He dishes it to Rondo. Davis kicks to LeBron. Green. And the rejection by Favors. And he gets it back. Rondo against Ball. Outside Holiday. Favors against Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo. For New Orleans, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one. And so Favors nails both of them. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Rondo is doubled. Here's Davis. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 6 points for Davis.
Are there any questions as to why this guy is an all-star? His ability to fight through contact and hit the shot is world class.
Now here is Holiday. Inside. Favors inside. He's covered by Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers take it the other way. Loads it up for Davis. It's tipped. Now here is Holiday to the middle. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. And the more you hear about Drew Holiday, a magnetic personality. He really connects with his teammates.
It'll be very interesting to watch the growth of Drew Holiday in that aspect this year, Kevin, with all of the additions of young, unrealized talent. Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram. Drew Holiday has got to be much more of a conductor this year, along with keeping his levels of performance elite.
Here's Ingram, following the basket by LeBron James. Ingram outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fades and shoots. And it's Williamson missing. Lakers leading by 3. James outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Daniels, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for James. Here's Holiday. Pass to Hayes. Redick with it. Outside Holiday. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. And he gets the bucket. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday gets the bucket.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
LeBron outside. Back to Cook. The pass to Daniels. The feed now to Cousins. Pass to Cook. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for James. And it's Avery Bradley in for Cook. Pelicans trail by 5. Kicks it to Redick. Pass to Williamson. The shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Daniels passes to Bradley. Great D that time from Redick. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And now here comes Daniel. Needing the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Alexander Walker. McGee with the block. Bradley deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. And that one's good. Cousins.
Just great confidence from Cousins there. Once he gets the ball, he's immediately looking to pull the trigger.
Redick up top, guarded by Bradley. Redick passes to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hart from deep. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Daniels kicks to Bradley. Back to Daniels. McGee up top. In the corner, Daniels. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Redick with it. From deep. That one, no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy is in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And they double up Rondo. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Rajon Rondo is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. To the paint, here's Cousins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cousins has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. Here's Hart. Feeds it to Williamson. Rondo against Ball. Over Davis. Oh, trying for it. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Bradley, no one around him. But they get it back. Lakers passing it around. Rondo kicks to Bradley. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Hart the pass to Reddick. Now here's Williamson. Guarded closely. And the layup is good.
Timeout.
Williamson's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Timeout called the Lakers. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And Los Angeles with some changes. James comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Green in for Bradley. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it clean.
That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend, drew the defender in, and just slipped it to the other side.
Ingram outside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. With the floater, and there's a nice layup by Kuzma. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
The pass to Favors. Here's Holiday. And James pulls it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Ingram. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Ingram passes to Williamson. Holiday looking over the floor. They double him with Green. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Holiday against Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Ingram. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Outside Rondo. To the inside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now, and he gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Now here's Ball. Down low, Ingram. That one's in there. The Lakers lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Favors.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And they double up Davis. Kuzma left side. Rondo finds James. Ingram comes with the double team. Here's Rondo. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA. And the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Now, here's Kuzma. Passes it to Rondo. And it's blocked.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
James outside. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Moore outside. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.